This week marks 10 years since the worst bushfires in Australia's history, Black Saturday. 173 people lost their lives and more than 2,000 homes were destroyed.
This year, we remember and acknowledge the 80-year anniversary of the 1939 Black Friday bushfires.
Today marks 50 years since the tragic Southern Aurora train accident when 9 people were killed and a further 117 passengers were injured.
Hundreds of firefighters are battling an out-of-control blaze from the ground and the air that's threatening properties in Gippsland.
Water bombing is being used to help bring the fire under control. A helicopter crew equipped with night vision goggles has been dumping 4,000 litres of water, or the equivalent of a CFA tanker's worth, on the fire at regular intervals. It's an Australian first with some unique operational challenges.
After a day of searing heat across Victoria, communities near Grantville, southeast of Melbourne, and Timbara in East Gippsland have been told it's too late to leave, while a fierce fight is continuing this evening to save dozens of homes near Hepburn.
A blaze which was thought to have been extinguished last week roared back to life yesterday and began to spread.
The fire there has been burning for several days. It's quickly ramped up again and could also impact houses at any stage.
Among more than 15 aircraft fighting from above, helping 850 firefighters on the ground battling the monster bunyip blaze.
We know of 9 properties destroyed, but it's expected many more will be known once the full extent is understood. Thousands of families have been forced to flee their homes, leaving behind their entire lives.
It was a day of extreme conditions in Victoria that included the hottest November temperatures in more than 100 years.
Authorities feared the emergency would be so much worse due to a recipe of soaring temperatures and strong winds, declaring code reds in the Mallee and Northern Country.
There was a total fire ban and the first code red in a decade was issued for the Mallee and Northern Country regions.
Entering and exiting vehicles are important safety actions that are often overlooked.
Falling trees, limbs and branches can strike CFA personnel and others working on the fire ground.
It's critical for us. The quicker we can get to a refill, the quicker we can get back.
So we're here today, we've kicked off the Royal Children's Hospital appeal with a relay where we're CFA competing against MFB.
We reached a milestone of achieving over $1 million collection over the period of time that we've been collecting for the Children's Hospital.
Doesn't matter how much you can give, but just give whatever you can, because every little bit adds up, and it's also important to basically give that they can grow, because my daughter's one of the kids that will grow up because of it.
PACFire have just won the contract to give CFA the new urban helmet. The Let Me Know online platform is one of the ways we support our people in looking after themselves and their mental health. After all, looking after your mind is just as important as looking after your body.
So it's been absolutely terrific today to see so many good people come down and support the cause, to provide an emergency services around, to support first responders' mental health and wellbeing. It really is quite humbling.
I am incredibly proud of the hard work that goes into building a fire station, and I know our firefighters will be proud to work out of this station. With modern facilities, fantastic equipment, and the best that CFA can offer in terms of delivering our services to the community.
This is one of the most exciting things that we as an organisation have embarked on.
It's the first time that we've really been able to capture at a district level, region level and at state level how our brigades are travelling.
To be one of the biggest game changers our organisation has seen, full stop. the legislation that went through Parliament last night that reforms our sector.
Work is continuing to understand what a safe and effective transition looks like for staff, volunteers and the community from day one of the new fire services model and beyond.
It's bold and it's probably some of the biggest changes we've ever seen since CFA was started.
Victoria is sending reinforcements in the fire battle with 50 trucks and dozens of firefighters on the way to the front line.
Strike teams boarded planes in Melbourne this afternoon, heading north to help weary crews in Queensland and New South Wales.
There have been structural losses up there.
More will follow with catastrophic conditions forecast for Tuesday.
A final briefing at Essendon Airport before Victorian firefighters answer the call for help and fly north. 130 CFA firefighters, all volunteers, today touched down after an arduous deployment to Grafton to help fight the devastating and overwhelming bushfires in New South Wales.
I could have had a son without a father, a wife without a husband. To you guys, especially as my first responders, and to the rest of the CFA crew who helped out, you know, all the little things everyone did to get me here. Thank you. I just cannot thank you enough.